Well, it's amazing how wrestling translates to MMA, because there is no way that you can only strike in MMA having a pure striking pedigree.
Yeah.
It's just too easy to take you down.
Yeah.
And there is no way that you can wrestle in MMA without having any idea of striking. You're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah.
So it's pure. It's a pure mix of martial arts, and wrestling is more like in a sport. Idea. It's like in boxing, it's more like we fight. It's just in a sport. They don't have this martial art mentality, like traditional martial art coming from Japan or China. Maybe they have, but it's translate perfect, especially like I would say like freestyle wrestling, because the abilities that you need, and college wrestling. That's very good for MMA, because the rule of college, that you cannot lock your hands. You need to hold him always with the hands open. That translates very good for MMA ground game. And you can put jiu-jitsu.
So in college rules, you cannot lock hands?
No, you cannot lock the hands when the guy's on the floor. You cannot body lock him. You need to open the hands. That's why you will see that they grab inside the thigh and they control the arm, but they don't lock the hand like in freestyle wrestling. And the throws, for example, that you have points in freestyle. Yeah. You don't have points for those throws. You keep scramble until you pin the guy. Okay. So I'm not an expert on the rules of college, but these like basic things that they have, they're very good to translate that to MMA later.
Especially, of course, if you just don't need the takedown, you need to pin him.
Yes.
That's like, of course, that in MMA you have to like hold him down. It's not like just bring him down.
Well, that is very good, because it prepares the guy for all the submissions that you have in jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
So it's very good to put it in jiu-jitsu. Yeah. And when you freeze one hand and you're able to strike with that hand that is free. So if you lock all the time, you cannot punch. But when you can control the guy with one arm, you can strike and you can score your points on the ground too, So it gives you another way to control your opponent without the need to lock your hands. You use more your hips and more your legs,
Okay. This I never thought about. Like I thought, because a lot of people say like Greco-Roman is good because of the posture, because you're standing up.
Yes. Nothing special that you're not gonna learn in a Muay Thai clinch,
Okay.
So it's of course, if you have a Greco-Roman skills, they're always good. Like I wouldn't say like no, it's not good. It's good, but you will learn those type of clinch that you're gonna use. Maybe if you're a good Muay Thai fighter, like where you can use your elbows, you can use your knees, you can clinch, So
you don't only learn to clinch, but strike from the clinch.
Strike,
so it gives you one more.
That's why I will say, like if you're a good traditional Muay Thai style guy, that you have all those clinch with those elbows, they're way more dangerous, way more easy to translate that to MMA than just Greco, because in Greco you're not punching the guy, you're just holding on the upper body, right? Which is give a lot of throws, a lot of good positions, and then later guys like Randy Couture or I don't know, like many guys on this pedigree, they translate that to MMA really good. Dan Henderson, I think it was also Greco.
Dan Henderson was also Greco, yeah.
So, and they did really good, So, but they put their own things later, like.
Yes, but like nobody is talking about Dan Henderson's clinch and Troy. They're talking about the edge bomb,
Yes.
Or Randy Couture. But Randy Couture did something when because you mentioned him. He did the dirty boxing from
that was the first one that you can see the style of Greco directly applied to MMA in a very good way.
And he had no Muay Thai background, and he didn't use like elbows. He punched.
Yeah, which it's okay, it's very good, and he did it perfect. But an elbow, you don't have gloves in your elbows, so this it will hurt you, but an elbow will cut you on the open, and it's way more dangerous,